Okay, well, instead of doing tarot of the day today, since we're dealing with a little bit of an electrical storm right now, and electrical has been blown out, we're going to do something a little bit different, known as a layout for a friend. And today's friend is Reverend Jack Winters, known as Lucindio666. Now, we're just going to do a quick sweep pass of everything that we've got to play with. Now, when we're looking at Jack here, it looks like Jack is in the middle of whipping something up that's extra especially special, but he can't do it by himself. It looks like he's doing also a little bit of fundraising and also learning how to manage financials and also growing a very special idea. Now, he's also doing a little bit of literature as well as trying to ram that point home that now is the time to pitch in and help. Now, because he's kind of in recovery mode right now and is worrying about his health, he is doing what he can. Now, it looks like he's got more than one project on the go right now regarding, and on also taking care of the financial part of church stuff. Now, what we're looking at here is that Jack is doing it very low key and very low budget, and he's also working on crunching numbers for his project. Now, Jack is very much a team builder as what we're going on here, but he's going to have to learn to get everybody together so that they don't tear the project apart from what we're looking at here. Now, Jack is also looking at a nurturing side of his project as well, and he's also looking at maybe a group of animals or a group of more, and also getting some fresh air to brainstorm some ideas. Now, when you're going in with fresh air and also learning how to whip up an idea and turn it into something that's actually manageable, thus the alchemy term of the temperance card, which means lead into gold. But because of a disaster, involving his health, he's going to have to be very low key and very careful. I highly recommend physio. Now, we're looking at the fact that he's in recovery, so he's being watched carefully, so it looks like, but his brain is working quite fine. So it looks like he's writing down a lot of notes right now, and also he can be a little bit of a bully when it comes to social justice, so proceed very cautiously. Now, look at that little fox there. Look at that little fox there, which means, it's either a fox or a cat, but either way, he's also balancing his finances and balancing his budget right now, and also looking perhaps to bring a little bit more income or fundraising into the equation to be able to do a lot more than just talk about it. And it looks like he'll have more than one stage of fundraising going on, and he will meet all expenses and plus do a little bit more. Now, when we're looking at here, it's going to show that he's going to have to be very careful not to go over budget, thus with the Knight of Pentacles, and he's going to have to be very careful to keep very careful records and very careful accounting. This is also the card of the accountant, which means he may have to use an accountant or keep very careful bookkeeping. Since he's not exactly alone, he's going to have to learn to get plenty of rest as well, because when he wants to move, he moves, and which annoys people that make him say, "Get your ass in your bed." It looks like, though, with physio, he might look at getting physio, that he can be able to do a whole lot more. Now, this is the card of also looking at the legal aspects of it. He's going to have to be very careful not to annoy the law, because he is a Satanist, and Satanism is the first house they hit looking for stuff in case something goes horribly wrong, and it could reflect badly on him. So what we're looking at here is that a lot of ideas are going to have to come to the fore, and he'll do it little by little, as long as he can get all sides of the team working together. And thus, we are looking at the Knight of Swords, which talks about be very, very, very careful, Jack, not to bring Johnny Law to your front door, because Rico is not very nice when it happens to you. But with income of more than one source, it also talks about his surgery as well, and thus with money and also taking care of all his bills, making sure all his bills are paid, and plus a little bit left over, and plus a little bit of extra money coming in, and plus an envelope full of money is going to find its way to Jack. So anything that you can do to help, he will be grateful. Anyway, thank you very much, and I hope he likes this. This is actually the abridged version, because I've got limited space on my account. So if you can do likewise, or perhaps do runes, be my guest.